My name is Katalin Ogren. I'm the owner of POW MMA and Fitness in Chicago's West Loop. This is a mommy workout. Sometimes you're just stuck at home or at somebody's house on vacation. You want to get something going on just to kind of stay in shape and feel like you're not just putting calories on. So this is my mommy backyard workout with the swings and my kid involved. So anything you can do to warm up is valuable. I'm just going to start by using my son. I put him in the center of my body. I'm going to do a set of squats. I like inner thigh squats. I have 2 to 3 shoulder width distance apart. I turn my toes out so that I get a little bit more inner thigh. I'm doing about 15. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to do what we call a yoga squat. So my feet are together. I'm going to really bring my shoulders back, and I'm going to sit back into a chair. 2, 3, 4. Keep your chest lifted. It's always good to look up and out when you squat so that you're not bent over or hurting your lower back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more for me. 4, my weight goes back, it's in my heels. Good. Now I'm just going to start with alternating leg lifts. So I just want to basically warm up my hamstrings. It's a dynamic stretch. And I don't always get to do these exercises in the order that I'm presenting them. It really has a lot to do with what my kid lets me do. Couple more. And then I'm going to open up my hips and just some knee circles to loosen up. And you know how it is. Anything you can do to keep your kid entertained and feel involved. Hopefully they're in a good mood. I got a couple down for a nap. So I'm going to use this as my opportunity, since this one's always fighting for my attention anyway. Okay? I'm going to do a little bit of plyometrics. Always bring that sippy cup with you, because you know how they get. And we're going to swing. Yeah. I'm going to push them. I'm going to jump forward and run back. Jump forward. It's just a 2-foot jump into a little baby squat, just a way for me to get my body once again warmed up. And the swing kind of acts as an incentive to get me back right away, otherwise it's going to hit me in the face. Good. So from here, I'm going to pass over to my son's side. I'm going to use the swing. I'm going to sit my butt back in it, straighten my legs, put it under my rear end, and now do a static stretch. So that's just a stationary stretch. I'm going to bend over, reach for my toes, and just kind of swing my rear end side to side so that I'm getting a nice stretch to my hamstrings and my lower back. Actually kind of bring it up now to a yoga stretch where I bring it in the middle of my back and I'll reach overhead and do a standing back bend. Alright, so that's basically a warm-up for me. So it's important to do something to go on to just various strength training exercises while trying to keep this one entertained. And I'm going to start with some modified pull-ups. I'm going to use my monkey bar. I can go a little bit deeper, so hopefully you can see me well there. And I'm going to just do a set of pull-ups. 2, 3. Now remember, you can always bend your knees to modify, or you can start at a higher angle just to build strength and do it more as a explode up and then lower down. Explode up and lower down. I'm gonna go do it at my level of strength. So I get I'm gonna do a set of 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna move on to a plyometric again, a 2-foot broad jump. I did it at the beginning, but this time I'm going to jump forward at him and come back. Jump forward, come back. This is just a way for me to get my heart rate up. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. One more. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to change my grip. I'm going to go underhand now. Still working upper back and now a little bit more bicep. I keep my stomach very, very tight and flat, the best that I can. I'm going to go to a plyometric again. This time, I'm going to shuffle in, shuffle out. Shuffle toward them, shuffle back. I land in a squat. 7, 8, 10. Yay! So that's a nice inner thigh plyometric exercise. And because I'm going in both directions, I don't necessarily have to lead with the other leg. I'm going to go an underhand and an overhand grip for 5 and then switch my grip the other way. Switch. Now, instead of a broad jump, I'm going to do a 2-foot jump. Okay? So, I'll let him come into me and 2-foot jump, run back. 2-foot jump. And it's a back shuffle run. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm going to do a core exercise with some upper body stability work. I like this grip. I'm a lot stronger with my palms towards me. And now I'm going to be a little bit higher. I'm going to bring my knee up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now from here, I'm going to hang a little bit straighter down. I'm going to hold my body really strong like a trapeze artist, pulling my shoulder blades together. My neck is long and my shoulders are down. So you don't want this. Even if you have to sit with your knees shelved, that's okay. From here, up, down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I'm just going to recover. So that exercise is a really nice lower abdominal hip flexor. You'll feel it in your quad a little bit. As the leg lowers on this next set, I really want to feel my hamstrings and my glutes do a lot of the work in stabilizing my whole body so it's like a plank. Once again, I like the underhand grip. I'm just stronger. So my kid's lost a little momentum, so it's time for me to make up something else to keep him swinging where I keep working. I'm going to do alternating lunges. Lunge and back. As I lunge, I want to lower my weight straight down to the ground, as opposed to lunging forward, having too sharp of an angle at my knee, and then being too low to the ground. So we want right angles at our knee joint. We really want to target the glutes, keep the shoulders stacked on top of the hips. Awesome, kid. All right, so now from here, I'm going to do a little bit of leg or limb stability, mostly for my knee and my ankle. If you can't do this exercise, do another set of lunges. So I'm going to put my foot on the swing. I'm going to hop out, okay? And I'm going to balance. And I'm going to do just a basic squat, single leg squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to hop away from the swing a little bit because then I'm activating the glutes of the leg in the rear position. I don't, in this particular one, single leg squat, I'm not going to sit back like this. That is a good exercise, but that's not the one we're doing right now. So here, I activate that glute, find my balance, and then sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be a progression up from the alternating lunges. And that's what I like about that. You can always do that second set of lunge, or you can acclimate into a more difficult exercise, which is that single leg lunge with the leg balancing. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little tricky on an unstable ground. And then here's one more level up. So here's another progression, and that's going to be what I told you not to do in the last one. So now I balance. I am gonna sit my shin into the swing, and now I'm sitting my butt back. So it's a little bit different angle on my hip, knee, and shoulder. You'll notice how they're stacked more like a zigzag or the letter Z. You'll notice on this one, my knee goes past my toe a little bit more. Squats again. So I'm going to squat, whoop, squat, catch, hold, stand, hold, stand. I like inner thigh squats a lot because obviously they target the inner thigh a lot. It's got a little pause at the bottom, so of course it's a little bit more challenging. I'm going to do a couple more. Okay, we're going to transition into some other exercises using the swing, and I'm going to show you that setup from a different position. Okay, so we're going to move on to another core series that actually has some really fantastic upper body stability work. If you're working out in a gym using a resistor ball or Swiss ball, you're very familiar with this. But this is a way for me to make do with not having that ball. So I'm going to basically do some assisted push-ups. I'm going to start at the easiest level. So I lay my shins in, so that's a lot of spot for me. And then I'm going to do a set of push-ups. 1, 2. The trick's not to let your back sink lower than the seat of the swing, but lift it up. So think about hollowing your belly, lifting your belly button up towards your spine. Okay, I carefully lift myself out. Remember, you can do as many as you feel you can fit into the set. I'm going to move through sets of 10. I use my boat seat cushion, or you can use a towel. So similar to a ball or the ab roller, I'm going to put my forearms on the seat. I'm going to clasp my hands. Here's the trick to this. Lock your back in. So instead of being like this, slouching, rounded forward with bad posture, shoulders are down, everything is locked into place, and you want your neck to be long. That way we target lots of abs, and I'll actually get my lats. Okay, so find the middle. As I come back, I'm scooping my belly button up, and I'm squeezing my glutes to actually help stabilize my pelvis at the same time. All right, so that would be part 2. Part 3 of this very easy swing workout little series for the core is I'm going to lower down. I'm actually pretty strong on these, so I'm going to actually put the swing at my ankles. And from here, I could do it 2 ways. I can tuck my knees to my chest, or I can pike. I'll show you the modified way. I would walk myself back towards the swing, bend my feet probably like this, and then just pump my knees in towards my chest. And you can actually then go to your elbow, kind of like yoga series, like the vinyasas. I carefully step out, grab my seat cushion. Hey, you. What's it, Munchkin? Now, variations, once again. This is where you want to start, like this. I'm making it a little harder for myself. I'm going to grip really strong. I'm going to lock my shoulder blades back, out, and back. So this feels similar to a pullover exercise with the dumbbell. Add in a little ab roller or rolling off the Swiss ball. But it's a great core exercise. I want to avoid losing the connection at my shoulders. So I want to avoid this happening and then my lower back feeling strained. So I kind of feel as though somebody's standing on my shoulders, depressing them. My neck is long and my lats are really engaged on this because it's what stabilizes my upper body. Always breathe. Okay, so back to the third and final set of the push-up core series. All right, so you saw basic, you can walk out. I'm going to add some lower back and glute stability work to this. So, once again, this is a progression. It's a choice. I'm going to stack the other leg on top of the bottom, and I'm going to go push up, hamstring curl. Now I only got one leg in there. I'm gonna sit and rest for a second. How you doing, sweetie pie? Huh? What you doing? Now remember, on those push-ups, you want proper neck and spine alignment. So make sure that you're looking out in front of you as opposed to underneath your body. I'm good, I'm ready for that second set. I'm gonna put the opposite leg down, stack the other one on top. My belly's lifted, my abs are engaged. it's time to stretch and cool down. So essentially I just wanted to do kind of a quick workout. That's it. I just wanted to get something in, kind of bend over, stretch my lower back. Inhale up. I'm going to grab the top of the swing and I'm just going to stretch my arms out. You know, I might even twist on each side. And that's it. So I hope that you find this helpful. And keep checking out the stuff we post on YouTube. Thanks a lot.